What's up, traders? It's Nico, Inefficient Market with MIC, coming at you on Tuesday, November 13. Trade recap for today. I'm not licensed. I'm not registered. This is not investment advice, even if it sounds like investment advice. I'm just sharing with you my work for today. I traded YELP. This is the daily chart. Big gap down on Friday due to earnings. Market disappointed. Sad face. And big move down, over 30% down. And that flipped SSR on. Nice trend yesterday. We got some continuation yesterday. If you pull up the intraday chart, you can see it was just grinding all day, staying in trend. And that's what a lot of these bigger market cap traders names are to me. They you don't want to be on the wrong side of them, and they can really run in a direction for a while. So I tend to be less patient on these. Should be more patient, but with SSR off today, I was thinking, well, maybe we get some more sellers in there. Maybe shorts want to short it more, and they can short it more now that SSR is off. That was just the idea. I don't know if that's really why the trade worked or not, but I hit it off the open and it worked out really nice. But let's check it out. So here is the YELP action off the open. You'll see pre-market highs up here at 34.35. I started in too early off the open, and when we barely went green-red, that's when I started selling. We popped up. I started selling more. I got about a 34.20 average here. We went as high as to test pre-market highs, basically, or the bulk of it, I should say. Basically this range here, 34.35. And it failed it nicely. Someone might ask me, well, where am I risking? I'm just basically risking right above that. Some of you might say, well, that's a cop out, but I started a little too early, and I was willing to see, but I had good size on these things. These things you don't need very much size. I mean, they run in a certain direction for a while, and it's not so uncommon to make like 50 cents on a move or more. So, size, a few thousand shares can really go a long way on these names. So as it turns out, it stuffs. I had some grid spots to add there, but I was already full and upside down a little bit here, so I was fine just hanging out and chilling. And then we came down off of green red, pulled further, and I ended up taking my 50-cent profit on here, right here. We go further, and we started to, after I locked in, we bounce and we stuffed. After the stuff, I thought maybe we're going to bounce after that. We did. I got long a little bit here, but we ended up stuffing again. We went lower, and I sold this for small loss. We wicked down here. I got long. I'm looking for the bottom here, as you can tell. I keep trying to long this thing. I'm much more inclined to kind of trade a name long or short when it's a bigger cap like this, like a real company. Not like my normal piggy company, whereas we're mostly just bear and short bias. So I'm looking to flip this both ways, and I'm looking for my long trade here after my good short trade off the open. Tried this long, didn't work, sold it for a loss. Tried this long, didn't work, sold it for a loss. Here I finally found my bottom. Got long here in the 33s at 33, and then got a nice over 30 cent or 30 cent profit. Just boom. So basically bought the bottom and sold the top. That plenty covered these two attempts I had to long it here that didn't work out, and then some. So really good short trade, really good long trade. Couple little paper cuts from me trying to find this good long trade in here. I didn't know that would be the top there. I ended up just selling all of it, but it worked out great. We came down. I started longing this dip again, thinking higher low. And as soon as we got here, I was like, nope, started selling it sub 33. And then down here, 32.85 approximately. We come down here some more, and I start longing again. It feels like we're kind of bottoming here. We get this doji candle, and then we wick again. We start to wick here, so I do a little add. I'm thinking higher lows here, and boom, we get some nice volume coming into it to the upside. So that was a nice trade too. What is that? Almost 33. I sold it. Yeah, another 40 cents on that long trade. Then we slam down, test these lows. I'm thinking failed new low. I start longing it on the bottom, it's thinking higher low, and then when we come down here, I'm thinking failed new low. I start longing more of it, and I was wrong. We slammed down. We go lower, but I liked what I saw. I liked what I saw, and I stuck with it. And I decided to get bigger, and I put some more ads on down here to put some nice size on between all this and get full size. But I was not wanting to get any bigger after that. So I was really curious to see how price action reacted after that, and I was glad to see that we completely almost reversed this red candle with this green candle right here. So I thought that was good, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to stick with this a little bit. I like this action, and as soon as we violated these lows right here with this candle, we went shoved back and went back up. And I thought, well, great, that suggests this was a great buying opportunity. I'm going to stick with my buys. I'm going to stick with my long here. And I'm thinking maybe failed new low now off of this low here. Almost as if this one never happened. I mean, on a long enough time frame, it would look like a wick, right? If I go to a 2 minute, let's check it out. No. 3 minute? I'm just guessing now. I'll try it though. No, still not. Okay. Anyways, I'll go back to a 1 minute. And let's see. So yeah, so I stuck with it. We dip down, I get bigger, go full size. We shove up and we go right back into this range and reclaim it. And I'm like, okay, cool. We get two small little down candles, two small little red candles. That's fine. We're hanging out at these lows, so I'm like, okay, it's up to them now. Let's see it. Are they going to let it go, or are they going to take it back up? Let's see. Is there supply or is there demand here at this level? And the demand ended up coming in exceeding the supply, and we ended up rising, pressing on this pivot, this area. And I thought, okay, I'm gonna be patient on this, and I had a really nice average of this, maybe 32, low 32.50 here, and I ended up selling it for an average of maybe 33. So another 50 cents on that long. That one was really good size also. That was like my initial short. I wasn't shy on that one. Less size on these longs, even though I was getting some nice action there too. So really happy with my trading on YELP. Really made a great day on it, and I didn't want to press my luck, and I was like, okay, cool, I'm done for the rest of the day. Unless I see something that sets up and I want to take it, I think it's worth some risk. I think I might have some edge. And then that ended up being the VXX. So I started trading that. I overtraded this today. You know, I went to the well too many times. But you know, the way I was trading it was I had a chart up of SPY and I have a chart up of VXX, and I'm trying to figure out where, you know, who's leading who and what's the price action telling me? Where do I think, what's going on here? And I had a couple good scalps on this one. In this time of day, we're now into the lull, well into the lull. Tried to short it, covered it, took it off. Shorted this, you know, covered it here, and then was like, no, didn't feel comfortable with it. Here I shorted on this VWAP. I was like, why are we back down at VWAP now? Seriously, after this wild reclaim wick, bottom wick, and then a push candle up to the top of the range, and then we fail, and then we come back down. I'm like, all right, let me get short. So I got short again and got a nice scalp in there to more than pay for all this junk plus a little bit more. Nothing amazing, you know, nothing like my YELP trading, but you know, VXX trades very differently than anything I've ever traded. It's unusual. Let's see. So then I started trading it more. Looking a little wild here. But let's see what I did. So I gotta, you know, I'm trying to get short, feeling it out, figure it out, and we come here, and I'm playing off this level here. I see we stand up, we come back into the range, so I'm like, cool. I think this is a sell spot. I think I was wrong here, and I'm gonna put my cover back on, add more on the way down, add to winner, get bigger, and I basically took it off here, which is a nice scalp, nice way to add the day. We pop up. And now I'm thinking, okay, maybe we're in trend now, short term, and I'm looking to sell pops and cover dips. I'm just going to keep doing it till it stops working. So that's what I did. I sold the pop, cover the dip. I sold the pop, I covered the dip. I sold the pop, I covered the dip, like a piker that time. And it went much lower. Started in too early. I was thinking VWAP, didn't happen. I kind of got ground up in all this. got some loss here, and you know, you see all like red and blue candles kind of put together here. I'm just trying to figure what I'm doing. And same thing up here. I'm trying to find the top, but I end up covering the top a couple times, getting short. But after I covered the top, I got short back here when we got to the bottom of the range and got to make back a real nice chunk of this thing. And covered here, put it back on, sold it, covered it. Here, I think I got long here for the first time, and then I sold it, thinking we'd retest these highs. And same story here. I think so. I'm sorry, I can't remember. Or I might have, or this was a short, and I covered, and then covered the rest of it here. And then that was a short. Maybe that's what it was. I did end up longing this today. Maybe that was later on. Yeah, I think that was later on. Okay, my mistake. Sorry. That was actually down here. Yeah, okay. So I was longing it here and here and playing off the yesterday's close and that kind of thing. But went to the well too many times. I ended up a little green on this name, but I should have just chilled. This was really good trading here for me. Right here, where I ended up hiking this, you know, sell the pops and cover the dip, sell the pop, cover the dip, sell the pop, buy the dip, sell the pop, buy the dip. That, you know, I should have stopped drinking from the well at that point because I was up really nice on it. But I gave back a lot on all this ridiculous stuff and traded more volume than I needed to. And then I was basically done until AMRS came around, and after hours, this was, what was this about? This was about, sorry, I can't, I thought I could easily look it up. I can't remember why was this up? I mean down. I'm not even gonna look it up. I'm sorry. Anyways, this was down big. I think it was earnings. I think it was earnings. I might be wrong. AMRS. I think it was earnings. Anyways, I might have that part wrong, but big down play. And what did I do with this thing? Let's see. So I tried to buy the dip and sold it quickly for a loss. I tried to buy the dip as we went lower, ended up selling for the loss, and I thought I'd try it one more time, and I bought the dip, this time with bigger size. There was a nice order here, or maybe it was both of them. There was a nice offer there where you could hit a bunch of size if you wanted to. Yeah, that must have been this candle, because, well, anyways, no, it might have been either candle, but there was an offer. There was a big offer that had like 30,000 shares maybe, so you could take a chunk of it if you wanted to. The bids were thin, but the way that the bids were kind of flirting with it and starting to chew it, I got in there and took a chunk and kind of helped the momentum get going on it. But that was really nice. I started selling immediately, and then I saved the rest for up here, which was great. I mean, that was a really good trade. You know, 40 cents, 30 cents, whatever it is. That helped pay for these paper cuts and then some. And that was my trading for today. So really nice day. And hey, I'm under 17 minutes, guys. It's only 14 minutes, so I'm gonna shut it down. So I hope you found it useful. Shout out to everyone in chat, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you for checking in. Bye.